Hello guys and girls, my name is Levitee. Welcome back to UPA Season 1 week, or Season 2 week number 4. Before we get into the battle, I have a little bit of stuff to say, where I've been and stuff. We're back. If you want to go ahead and skip to the battle, you can go ahead and do so. If you don't really care about this, I'm just going to be explaining why I've been gone a bit. So, the start of Tuesday, I want to say, of last week is when I got sick. I did make a video while I was sick. It was the Showdown Live, where I did tell you guys I was sick in that video, but it did get a bit worse. So I was like, okay, I'm just not going to upload till I feel better. So I was going to upload Friday, because that's when I felt better to record enough. But then there was supposed to be this big, well, it wasn't supposed to be, there was this big blizzard that came through my area, and basically my power went out Friday. And Friday, Saturday, I had no power for all of those days. It wasn't the entire day Friday, it was just like late afternoon, Friday like 6 p.m.-ish. And then Saturday, of course, was all with no power. We had a generator, of course, though, so I was not completely bored. And then Sunday, it did come on, so I'm able to do this video here. So that's what we were going to be doing. So for the actual battle, which you guys care about, we faced Rapid Raven and the Minnesota Lyking Rocks. I did do this as a replay, of course, because I was not able to record this live. So the team I brought versus him, we had, let me pull it up real quick, like, so I can remember what I had. I don't remember if I said this, but I'm still like a tiny bit sick, just a tiny bit. So if I sound a little bit sniffly and stuff, then that's what. Okay, so we brought Physical, Life Orb, Hoopa Unbound. Hang on, the team builder's not responding, so I'll be back once that does. Okay, so we had Life Orb, Physical, Hoopa Unbound, and then we had 4 attacks, Mega Mawile. It was a bit of a specially defensive set. We had Choice Banded Fernape, which hit his team very hard. Just bulky Amoonguss, nothing too special about that. We had Expert Belt Jolteon with Hidden Power Poison, which did Oko the Tapu Bulu, Ifinifi ran, and Assault Vest variant. And then we had leftovers Haze Vaporeon, because he did have Mega Latios, and if you brought a Call My Mega Latios, that's why I had Haze on the Vaporeon. So let's get right into the battle here. So I decided to just lead with my Jolteon. Is it gonna play? Okay, there it goes. So I decided just to lead my Jolteon here because it's very safe damage for me, or very safe lead for me. It would have sucked if he led with the Rhyperior here, but I would have just switched out anyway. I was so close to putting Hidden Power Grass on this thing, but I was kind of iffy if Rhyperior would have came or not, and I knew 100% sure Tapu Bulu would have come, so I decided, okay, we'll just do HP Poison. So yeah. So he clicks Fake Out here, obviously, like he should. I don't really mind that. He's going to take Life Orb damage there. And of course, I flinch. I Volt Switch here, because I didn't think you would go hard Rhyperior here on the off chance that I did have HP Grass. So I just thought Volt Switch was a very safe play. And even then, Amoonguss was a very safe switch into the Rhyperior. So I click the Volt Switch there. Thunderbolt would have actually knocked this thing out, which is kind of a disappointing. So I go in the Mega Mawile here, because I know I can take any hit from him. And he clicks Knock Off, which is really nice for me. So I Mega Evolve, because I have to. And he clicks Parting Shot here. To get himself out of there, lower my attack, where he sends in Volcanion here. And I click Thunder Punch, trying to predict the Celesteela. I didn't really think Volcanion would have came in on this thing. I think Celesteela is a much better safe in to me, in my opinion. But he does go the Volcanion here. Volcanion, I think he ran a more bulky set with, oh, I did not go and do not disturb. Sorry about that. So, I think he ran a bit more bulky Volcanion here. Maybe AV, I don't remember. So he takes little from that Thunder Punch, but even at -1 attack, that did a lot of damage. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to switch out because I don't want to take a Fire Blast to the face. And Vaporeon is such a safe switch into this. But he actually makes a really good prediction on his part here and predicts the Vaporeon and goes Tapu Bulu. So it's like, okay, nice play on his part, but it doesn't really matter. I can go Amoonguss on this thing. Actually, I could Protect here because I was kind of iffy about sending Amoonguss in on the options that this thing had Zen Headbutt, which is what I was worrying about. So I click Protect here to probably maybe scout for potential Zen Headbutt, trying to predict the Amoonguss switch in. But I'm sure he just fires off a Leech Seed instead. So I'm like, okay, is he running the more bulky Tapu Bulu with like Protect, Leech Seed? maybe Grassy Seed, but Grassy Seed obviously didn't activate. So he makes a double into Volcanion here, predicting the Amoonguss. Really, really, really smart plays on my opponent's part. He did a lot of smart reads in predicting my walls to come out here. Amoonguss and Vaporeon did a lot of work this match. They just like, he couldn't break them very easily. So like, okay, I can't really stay on this thing. Actually, okay, yeah, I was gonna think maybe I think I might have stayed in there actually predicting him to click not a fire type attack. But like I said, Vaporeon is such a free switch into this thing. There's no reason for me not to go Vaporeon on this thing. But the downside to this is I can't touch him either. So I just wish up because it's the only thing I can do, as he just stays in here and Sludge Waves me. I don't remember what I do here. We're gonna take Leftovers and Grassy Terrain. So I actually go into Jolteon here because I know I can take any one attack, and he actually clicks Fire Blast and misses. So my Jolteon is going to be at full health, basically threatening out this thing. He goes Rhyperior here, really nice play on my opponent's part. I obviously not going to stay in. He's going to get the Lightning Rod boost. He would have been immune to it anyway, so I switch out here to Amoonguss because I know I can wall anything he goes for, as he does go for the Earthquake, which actually does a decent chunk to me. So I'm like, okay, I think I Spore here because even if he went into Tapu Bulu being immune to the Spore, it didn't matter because Tapu Bulu, I found out at the end of the match that it didn't have Zen Headbutt, but at the time I obviously did not know, so I was like, okay, I'm just going to click Spore here regardless. So he does that. Excuse me. So I click Spore here, putting this thing to sleep, and I'm like, okay, I could just fire off with a Giga Drain here. So I do that. Actually, no, I Synthesis here, which is a very safe play from me. And I don't remember if I switch here or not. I don't think I do. Yes, I do. I think I scouted for the Zen Headbutt here because I would have lived that. And I basically Synthesis up here. And I'm like, okay, I don't think he has Zen Headbutt, or you would have clicked it there. So he goes into the Celesteal here. I click Clear Smog. Celesteal comes in, is obviously Moon. So now I'm like, okay, I can send in Jolteon here for free. Earthquake was a 3 KO on me thanks to the Grassy Terrain. So I was like, okay, Jolteon is such a free switch in me thanks to this Grassy Terrain. As you can see, I take that very well. And we're going to get to heal up here. So I click Thunderbolt, which actually doesn't knock him out. I don't remember if this was a roll or not. I actually don't think I calced. I think I just fired off a Thunderbolt thinking it would OHKO anyway. Well, the entire reason, like the main reason I even brought Jolteon was just so I would have something else to hit the Celesteal hard on the super effective side. Because if I only brought Infernape to hit the Celesteal with super effective stab damage, I think it could have been annoying because Infernape can't really switch into this thing 100% freely. So yeah, I send a Jolteon here. It doesn't knock him out, which is really unfortunate there. And yeah, I was Expert Belt, like I said in the intro. I think if I would have Specs, it might have knocked him out like 100% guaranteed. I don't remember. If someone wants to calc that in the comment section, tell me if Specs would have knocked him out, then thank you. So, okay, my Jolteon goes down here. It doesn't really matter though because I Infernape with Mach Punch to finish him off. So he does just sack the. He says he misclicks here, but I don't really understand why. As you can see, someone said he probably wanted to switch. So yeah, he originally wanted to switch there. But of course I made my move fast, so he was unable to click cancel, and the Mach Punch finished off the Celesteal. And in comes the Alolan Persian. I'm like, okay, whatever. The only thing this thing can do is fake out me, maybe Parting Shot out, but I have no reason not to stay in, really. I'll live anything this thing goes for. I don't know what it can do to me. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to Mach Punch you. So I finish him off here. Infernape getting 2 kills there. And then he sends a Volcano. I was like, okay, I gotta switch out. Go into Vaporeon, which 100% walls this thing. As he clicks Steam Eruption, gives me my Water Absorb. And I'm like, gotta wish up. I can't do anything else to this Volcano. So here, I go into Hoop Unbound, I think. Yeah, I go into Hoop Unbound because I can live any one hit he goes for, and I can wish it all up. And basically, I knew that Hoop Unbound would have scared this thing out, so I was like, okay, I can fairly click Zen Headbutt here as he has no immunities to it, but unfortunately, I missed, which does suck. So I'm forced to switch here because even if he wakes up, I don't want to take a hit from this Rhyperior. So I go into Amoonguss, which is very safe, and I think I click Spore here. No, I can't click Spore. So I click Giga Drain, knock the Rhyperior out. Amoonguss picking up a kill there. As you can see, Amoonguss and Vaporeon proving to be very good this match. I switch out into the Vaporeon. which I know he makes another read into the Tapu Bulu, but I don't really mind this because I'm pretty sure he doesn't have Zen Headbutt at this point. So Mungus is safe to come in every single time on this Tapu Bulu. So I do that, send him my Mungus. He clicks Horn Leech. I'm fine with that. We're gonna eat that up and be full health with Grass Terrain and Black Sludge. And I click Clear Smog here because it doesn't matter that actually click Giga Drain, predicting him in the switch. I think I actually predicted the Volcanion switch in. But he does go into the Hoopa here, so I'm like, okay, gotta switch. Go in the Mawile, because I know I can live anything. And he actually goes for Trick here, which was like, okay, it's very interesting. So it's a really cool play. I went into Mawile here. I just went in the Mawile because I could live any one hit that he go for, and Sucker Punch, of course, knocked him out. So I predicted the switch here, knowing that I would Sucker Punch him. And I think I clicked just Play Rough, because Play Rough hits his team really hard. And he goes in the Volcanion here. Really nice for me since this thing was paralyzed. I was able to outspeed it and finish it off with a Thunder Punch here, getting rid of this annoying threat. So yeah, Mawile picking up that kill. Volcanion goes down, and I think he goes Tapu Bulu here. Yep, goes Bulu. I'm like, okay. Mungus comes in on this thing for free every single time. I'm going to conserve the 5-0 and go and switch out Mawile there. So he goes for sub, trying to scout what I wants to go for. And this is probably like the Leech Seed sub annoying set like I was talking about earlier. So he clicks his Z move here, which is actually all out pummeling, which interesting. I don't really know what he would have had that for. Maybe a Mawile, which could have OHKO'd it. If I click Clear Smog here, it does a hefty amount of damage to 60%, and I know I knock him out here guaranteed. So basically, I secure the win here. It's very, see there I asked, no Zen Headbutt. He says no, eventually. So it's really nice for me. We get rid of the Tapu Bulu. Mungus just proving to be very good in this match. And he sends in the Hoopa of here. Hoopa here, of course, because he has nothing else. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to click Spore here. Guaranteed win this match because I live anything. He clicks Shadow Ball. That's a decent chunk. Gets a special defense drop on me, which does suck. So I put him to sleep. And I just go into Hoopa and Bound here at the end. Just so he gets the final kill. Just to have more kills for Hoopa. Against all the other the kill leaders. So Hoopa comes in. I live anything. Unless he had like some weird Signal Beam set. Now, before we actually did the battle... he said he had some kind of weird tech for on his Hoopa from my Hoopa. So I found out what that was at the end of the battle. It was Choice Scarf Destiny Bomb, which would have been a very interesting, very scary. Because after the draft, we made an agreement to both bring our Hoopas this match. Of course, my Hoopa outclasses his Hoopa, of course, because Hoopa and Bound is beast. I don't care what anyone says. So yeah, he said he had some kind of trick up his sleeve from mine. So I click Hyperspace Sphere here because it guaranteed knocks him out. And yeah, we secure the 5-0 victory. I'm coming off a tough loss against against Ghost Flame in the Santa Barbara Scissors. And I felt like I played really well this match. My opponent made some really good predictions early on though, like predicting my Vaporeon and Mungus switch-ins. But Vaporeon and Mungus proving to be very good walls in this match. Walling the majority of his team. He didn't really have anything that could take them out except like Volcanion, but Volcanion was paralyzed and couldn't OHKO my Mungus as is because he was not a spec set. But yeah, I don't remember who we faced next week. Actually, yeah, I do remember. We faced Kells. He's very good. What it seems like. Very nervous to face him. He's got an interesting team to say for the least. But yeah, I'm gonna get the heck out of here. If you guys enjoyed this battle, DBA will be up tomorrow. So expect that. But yeah, I'm gonna get the heck out of here. Hope you guys have a beautiful day.